Welcome back to the channel. And today we'll be recording in today's video, we will be recording Minecraft Dungeons yet again, the second episode video, whichever you want to call it, however you see YouTube. I see them as episodes, some see them as videos. Either way, that's my main account. And here we are with the level 4 new guide to the park APG Darkness. I think they're both named the same thing actually. It's not like Anthem where you can name your character different things. Or if it is, I just missed that step and now they're all called the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, where we left off was I'd already spent my money trying to get better gear, so now I would be going straight into the next mission. I don't want to do creepy crypt yet because there's a lot of creepers in that one and they rush you and blow up, and that is a little bit difficult to deal with right now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And it's also a longer one and I don't have as much time right now. So I'll be going with this one. I'll put it at, I don't know, I kind of want to put it at level 4 should be fine. All of the artifacts and everything I can get here will be better than what I have now, I believe. Only issue is a lot of witches. They run back, they throw poison at you, you're standing in the poison taking damage. If you're fighting more than one thing, like if you're fighting a zombie and a witch, you have to deal with the zombie first because it'll run up and hit you, but then you also have to dodge out of the poison. It makes things more complicated to deal with.
A coven of wicked witches live at the heart of the sinister swamp. They conjure up all manner of brews to empower the Arch-Illager and his ever-growing army. If you don't find and defeat those witches, the Illagers will be unstoppable. But tread carefully. The swamp is home to many horrors.
Yeah, so poison effect going off, which is doing actually pretty, like, a lot more damage than I thought it would. This is one of those enchants that I didn't use because I saw something or thought that I was getting something better by using anything else really. I didn't see the use in the poison, but right now I'm actually seeing that it's pretty useful. It's just that extra bit of damage that is done while you're in the middle of a combo. If you're hitting something else that isn't hitting you, that isn't able to hit you because of that other thing, it's still doing that extra damage. Any extra damage is good damage. So it's just getting that sense, I guess. But I got this better glaive, which I don't like generally, but it does more damage. Its base setting does more damage than my sickles, so I'll switch to it. So now it's just one-shotting them. The only reason I don't like it is because I don't like the oops, didn't know that was a crossbow. Forgot what this character was using. I didn't look at it when I just opened the menu either. It's that thing where you look at your phone but you don't look at the time. That kind of thing. There's a witch around. I just heard her. Yeah. So now I have looting on this. The looting will allow consumables to drop, so that'll be arrows, foods, potions, stuff like that is more likely to drop from enemies now, which is good because I tend to use arrows a lot, or because if I'm hurt and food isn't dropping, like there's no supply chest nearby, this increases the chance for the enemy to just give me one. Letting it auto aim instead of taking control, so that's why I was shooting at anything but what I needed to hit. I can just stand here and shoot these actually because they can't do anything about it. Stuff is still pretty simple because it's still early game and there's nothing flashy happening. I think what's gonna happen with this one, with this series, is right now I'm playing with this one to show you all the ropes. The only thing that can be continued once you finish the campaign at this level is then you play it again at a harder level and then the hardest level. Now, when I played it by myself, the second hardest level uh, really just felt like playing the first level again. It wasn't that different. But now that I'm playing on the final level, the hardest one, I still haven't beaten a single level, and I've tried 3 or 4 different ones. So I think what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen is I'm going to switch over to that account when I get to that point, and use that one and show the hardest difficulty. Just because I don't feel like the middle difficulty really has a point in being shown. But if you guys want to see that, just leave a comment below and let me know what you would like. But if nothing's said, then I will just skip the middle difficulty and use my personal account on the hardest difficulty. It'd be a little different though, since I've played, I have leveled up, but I haven't won anything, so it'd still be every mission that I would play fell off. Every mission that I would play right now. And I forgot to let out my little dog. Yeah, falling off gives you damage, but I'm glad it doesn't just kill you outright, because that would be annoying. Since there's no barriers and all over, and enemies can also knock you off. So for it to deal damage but not kill for you is good. But it does kill enemies when they fall off. Yeah, see, because it kind of just stand there and essentially melts away. Keep forgetting I'm using a crossbow. I'm ready to charge it up instead of just the shotgun. I guess I would have been fine in the creepy place also. There's a lot in that one. The creepy caverns is what it's called. It's just what it says, a cavern. So everything's all over the place. Just like when I showed in the first video, where you can see like the maps, or not the map, the chest in the bottom left corner. Those will keep going up and up and up with the creepy code, because you can just find so many secrets in different rooms that aren't necessarily secret, but if you take the time to find all the loot, it's well worth it in the early, if you can also survive it. So that's the issue that I'm having now with oh, he's hitting my dog. So that's the useful thing, but like the messed up thing about having the pets, you can also get a llama, which I had for a while, or have, I can't remember. I play a lot of games, so switching. Oh, did you get my dog? No, okay. So switching between them all, I tend to forget what's happening. Oops, what's happening and what. I think that almost killed me, honestly, because the TNT can damage you. Now I've forgotten what I was saying also, so that's annoying, especially since I have to hear myself forget about it later. Oh yeah. So it just, the creepy cove just keeps giving you more and more and more to find, so it's kind of hard to finish. Daggers, that's another fast one, like the sickles. This one's level 8, so that's pretty good actually. And this is one of my favorite artifacts to have if it's worth it. But I'm gonna switch those around because I'm used to pressing B for the healing. Usually what I do for my for like the enchanting is, if I, like, let's say I put these and like put all the stuff I want into it, then the next time I get a new one, I'll put on the new one, get rid of the old one, and use whatever enchants I had on the old one on the new one. If that makes sense. Well, at less than half health, your attack speed is increased. So that can be useful with these high attack rate weapons. Because right now it's like this. That little purple slash thing that goes off is the echo. It doesn't happen often because it's a low enchant. But I think it was one of those things was like, no, that one's on a second. Every few seconds it does it. Oops. Oops. Well, I fell down here. I was trying to hit her from up top. But I can just walk back around, so it's not that bad. Thought I would be stuck down there for a second. Yeah, now I'm just running up, shanking people to death. Oh, I guess not dead if it's a skeleton. Again, it just doesn't feel like there's much to talk about relating to the game right now because it's so simple. Oh yeah, so that artifact that's my favorite, or one of them, is it gathers souls, which is just you kill something, it gives you souls. So all those slimes just gave me souls, and it kind of charges up that bar on the bottom left, which is my I guess soul meter is the easy way to say it. It doesn't build up on its own. You do have to kill for it. And as I get more souls, that little item on the left, the artifact on the left, gains basically strength. So when it's at its max strength, it'll heal me for the most. And I think it heals enemies not enemies, teammates in an area. So I could heal my dog with it. Yeah, it heals the weakest enemy in an area, so it healed my dog up. Alright, it heals the weakest teammate, not enemy. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. So I can keep my dog alive for longer if I keep using it. But it heals for less the emptier that bar is. And since that bar is completely empty, it won't work at all. So that's the only downside to it, is it won't continue to work while like I have to kill for it. It's not a cooldown. It's do something and then you get it. Let's see if I can okay, I forgot to read that again for y'all, but and I forgot that I was holding that. See, that's the thing with the TNT that I don't like, because you can't choose not to throw it. And I checked in the controls too. You can't change like TNT to be thrown with a different button or something like that. Right now I'm doing the extra exploring to find those chests, or hopefully find those chests at least. It's kind of annoying when it's done for come here. Come. So right now, character's frenzied. I think it only lasts for a few seconds. I thought it would last the whole time I was at half health, but it makes sense that it only lasts a few seconds since I could just keep my health low and manage it lowered, and then always have that speed boost. Doesn't seem like anything's in here. So that top right, I guess, is what it is. Hopefully it has something. Hopefully I get some speed increasing things soon, because again the walking stuff is just so slow. Oops, there's that thing again with the right stick. All these places are designed to have a chest, but they're just not there. These slime are actually pretty good having this soul gathering thing, because you kill one and then the I think it's like one splits into two, and then those two split into two more, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things killed. That's 7 souls easy. Since they all die kind of fast, then I shouldn't have dropped down here. How do I get all the way around? See, just so slow at the walking thing. And I almost did it again too. Let's heal up. The healing is also useful because the potion, while it does have a cooldown, it's very long. So the extra bit of healing that you can do between the potion charges keeps you going, keeps you alive, stuff like that, you know. Now, it looks like there's stuff appearing over... Now, this is the split, so that's all stuff I've already been to. It's good to try and walk in every part of the map. Armored skeleton at that... What was that? I heard her. There she is. She thought she could hide. Is that it? No, okay, cool. Thought it was really that short. I thought for a second it'd be that short, but I wasn't sure. It had me for I can't get to her. Send the dog out. Heal myself. Come here. There you go. Got them both at once. The grouped up made it easy for me. So there's also weapons that can increase your soul gathering, which is really just like, I think just the maximum that you can hold, I guess. I don't really understand it, and it's not, I haven't seen anywhere in the game that explains it more, and I, again, don't like to look stuff up for a game. I'll probably talk to one of the other guys in APG if see if they know. Was it healing me when I picked those souls up? No, no. I was seeing the effects of the last apple I ate. Hey, leave my dog alone. Oops. The spiders, again, most annoying because they just stick you in place. And they've really been like, in the hardest level, they're probably the thing that gets me killed the most, because if I'm trying to move around and stay ahead of an enemy mob, the spider just hits me once, I'm stuck in place, and then I'm dead, because it doesn't take long. Then I also messed around and got rid of this good armor I had. It was like top tier armor that I could get, and I deleted it. Just trying to get rid of something else, forgot to move my cursor over to it. So I closed the menu and then reopened it to get rid of it. And lo and behold, I had the cursor stayed in the same spot. So that was gone. I had to pretty much die in the mission because there's no way I was going to win with no armor. Since you go back to the starting base health. So like I healed myself from like almost dead to full with 63 health. And then the armor that I have now is 1,300 health total. So that's the major difference that it makes. Thousands of health, or 1,000 if you want to be specific. There's a chest over there. I see this. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, come here. There. The shadow. I'm gonna call it just a shadow potion. Easiest way I see to call it. Basically makes you invisible, do extra damage coming out. I probably explained that already, but just doing it again because I don't remember. Swiftness potion really helps with the swiftness, you know, keeping it speedy. Like Sonic or Speed Racer, Speed Racer, Zoom. Hey, quit touching my dog. Yeah, that is interesting stuff happening in this one. It's just low level, so it's nothing to like, and all the things that I'm getting only have one enchanting slot, so there's no real like combinations of things that I can show off either. New daggers actually is pretty good. A direct upgrade is always helpful. And I didn't use all the stuff that I had. After defeating a mob, it's not good, but yeah, I like that better. And I'm being hit now. Yeah, I just don't like the 10% chance to enter a rage. But maybe it's like, if it's every hit, then I probably should have used that one, since I'm sure I can get 10 hits off. How do I get over there? Oops. Well, hold up. I'm gonna get this. Oh, there's an arrow in his face. Just throw that over there. That I don't have to feel bad about wasting it. Maybe I can get from here. Come on. Yeah, there you go. All that for something worse. And I could have just walked through too. There's no reason for me to fall off. I just missed the whole section I could walk through. Oh, here goes this freak again. Shit, zombie chicken thing. Oh, my dog! This is where it'd be nice to have radiance to heal while attacking these little things. But the soul healing is also good. I really, because it's just spinning them constantly. This was way easier when I had, I think I had Fawn with me and Mark. Fawn and Mark were with me. There, see, I was able to heal while the potion was on cooldown because my instinct is always to go to the potion, but, you know, don't have it right now because I just used it last time I was about to die. There it goes again. So not having that healing item can always, or having the healing item makes things way easier. And this thing is just constantly spitting. And then all of its little friends are always spitting too. So there's no real way to stop. Hopefully my dog doesn't go and attack that anymore. But this is just getting worse and worse, honestly. Bread, that'll help out. Probably get a few more good hits in. They don't move, I don't think, so that's helpful, I guess. But they are getting dropped like on me where I'm standing. So that's annoying. Pick that up and throw it over there. Hopefully that hits some of those too. I think it's an instant kill with the TNT though. Like the damage just scales up. Or an instant kill for basic mobs. Or semi-basic mobs at least. Get over here. Hopefully that lands in the right spot. It looks like it did. Yeah. So now, and of course, as soon as I get the strength potion and try and move in with it. Alright, here we go. Maybe I'll be able to finish it off. Should be able to. Yeah, there it goes. Strength potions, helpful. Shadow potions, put with strength potions, more helpful. Legendary. Oh, so this says, is it legendary? Is that what it said? Unique. That's what they call it in this game. Just it has some effect on it already. I will take Snowball because at max level is very useful when you're being mobbed. It's part of why I've been able to get through some of the, or further into the highest difficulty stuff. The Snowball keeps enemies stunned basically. And that was a quick mission, actually. No, it wasn't. It just seemed quick. Or quicker than the first, at least. The first video was like 40 minutes, way longer than I wanted it to be. I thought it'd be shorter. Forgot about the intro and all that. Like the introduction. I don't think it showed the cutscene, though. Again, can't remember. There's a lot that goes on. Because my classes are finna start, so I'll be back in school. Then I have a job, and then making YouTube. So at some point, it's going to cut out the job part. I'll just be in school making YouTube. But for now, that's not what's happening. And I think this is another soul-based one. This one causes, it's like an explosion around you. So like, it's basically like you collect the souls, keep collecting, then boom, you let them out. Like that. This is the exact same as the one that I have, but it's better actually, because it shoots the 5 arrows at once, multi projectiles. So if you can get those all to hit one target, then it's pretty good. The 20% chance to ricochet basically means that I don't know if it's gonna go for all shots at once. I'll shoot a few and see what happens. It's a 20% chance, so you think every 5th would go. There it was, but it's not going to the other. Maybe I have to be in line like this. Yeah, there it goes. I think it's only one arrow that's doing it. That or the other ones are just getting caught. Rid of that dude's side. This burst of basically death, I'm going to put it on. I don't really want to use it though, because I don't like to have 2 items that use the souls, since they're pulled from the same bit, basically. And right now, I still don't have the artifacts, dude, so I'll go ahead and spend the money and see if I get anything better here. And just spend all the money straight down, because I can't control what I get anyways. That's worse. That's better. That's the same. That's better. But this is the best one. So the longbow is what I'll be going with, actually. Sometimes it's better to keep the lower tier stuff because it has better enchants. Increase attack speed. I wonder if that increases the charge damage, because with the longbow you can hold it and charge it and then aim it, but it does more damage when you charge it up. So right now that's 59, but a normal shot is 28, so it's pretty much doubling the damage. With these I'll take the supercharge, because when I can charge the bow I tend to, because it just does that increased damage. So now it goes from 28 to 71, so almost tripling the damage actually. Is that 28 or 20? I can't really tell. Either way, it's almost tripling the damage, really close to it at least. Yeah. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, tell your friends about it. Anything you can, it all helps out. Follow me on Instagram at APG Darkness. Over there, I'll usually put like a little. There's like a trailer that comes out for it, for the video that's coming soon, so you'll know what to expect that day. So even if like, let's say you don't like the Minecraft Dungeon series, but you'll know what's coming out, so you don't have to check the channel on those days. I post Mondays and Thursdays. Full disclaimer happening right now. Yeah. There might be some more stuff coming to the Instagram too, besides just a pretty much trailer point. But that's all for this video, and I'll see you next time.